Hi everyone. In this clip, I will talk a little bit about healing osteoporosis. Just a reminder that anything I post here is not meant to diagnose or cure anything and is for informational use only. For any health-related matters, please consult your healthcare provider. A week ago or so, I posted a clip regarding osteoporosis, and there was a part where I mentioned that you can reverse this ailment. Today, I'm going to elaborate a little bit on healing and reversing from this issue. So, for one thing, I'm not a believer in an ailment being incurable. Incurable to me means curable from within. What is possible, however, is that we deny the cure because it might be too much money, too much work, or ignore what needs to be changed, as we might feel it's not worth it. To give you an example, about some 20 odd years ago, I had a friend who was suffering from prostate cancer. He reached out to me and I thoroughly explained to him the changes that he needed to do in his life in order to heal himself. A few days later, I called him in the hospital and he said, "Oh, can I call you later? I have my sister here and she just brought me a McDonald's burger." So I said to him, "You need to really stay away from that kind of food right now." And I explained the reasons why. And his answer to me was, "Well, I cannot give up living. I have to be a man." You see, his health was not worth the temptation of the burger. So we need to have this in mind, that our physical body, regardless of what suffering and ailment we put it through, can heal itself. It's only when the doubt is placed in our minds that we wonder whether this statement is true or not. When we cut our finger, we don't think twice about it. At the most, we put a band-aid over it and wait for it to heal. But what heals that cut? Our body is a large moving laboratory, always producing internal medicine. When we do not give it something, then it borrows from one area to run the other. If we look at our lifestyles, we will see that we don't even think twice, for example, in drinking any carbonated drinks. Due to the high phosphoric acid content, which can interfere with calcium absorption, leading to calcium imbalance in the body, they contribute, for example, to decreased bone density. That is only one of the many side effects. Our body externally is provided with nutrients through eating, breathing, skin, and last but not least, definitely emotions. Our skin, as a matter of fact, is the biggest mouth we have. When we supply these four areas with anything and everything, not thinking about the consequences, future deficiencies, or toxification, we end up with a variety of ailments and not just osteoporosis. Now add to this the mentality of, I want it now. I'm in a hurry, I want it now. So we go to the doctor, and the only way they can help us is by placing a band-aid on it to stop our complaints fast. So then we forget about it because there was this magic pill that made us forget the massive destruction that is going on, and we give in to the ailment. There are also those of us who make the ailment our story. Without it, we won't know what to talk about. So, healing any ailment has the following requirements. 1, significant enough desire to change from ill to well. 2, consistency and follow-up. 3, understanding that no treatment is the same for two individuals. We're all very different because of our environments. I have another clip that's coming up actually on DNA and environment, which explains this a little bit further. 4, understanding that it took time for us to be where we are, and it will take time to reverse. On the side of orthomolecular medicine, a lot of research has taken place in reversing osteoporosis. Some of the highlights of the research, of the relevant research, are around vitamin C. So increased oxidative stress in the bone is accompanied by an increase in C-reactive protein or CRP. High-dose vitamin C therapy significantly reduces CRP. Supplementation with vitamin C significantly increases bone mineral density in all bones. Then there's magnesium. Magnesium increases bone density and reduces fractures. We have vitamin K, which reduces fracture risk and improves bone quality. Then there's vitamin D. An adequate level of this vitamin ensures that the body gets enough calcium from the diet. Vitamin D deficiency leads to osteoporosis, but too much vitamin D aggravates osteoporosis. Estrogen, androgen, and thyroid hormones. These hormones reduce fracture risk in patients with osteoporosis and help development of high bone mass. Essential fatty acids. Numerous EFAs have been shown to protect bone mineral density. To put all these together, an integrated management of osteoporosis is required to include and includes following: healthy lifestyle, so means sufficient exercise, outdoor activities, relaxation, and sleep. Nutrition-rich, anti-inflammatory, healthy diets to include low carbohydrates, sufficient proteins and healthy fats, elimination of processed foods and synthetic food additives, agricultural chemicals, antibiotics and hormones, and other environmental pollutants. Nutrition, in addition to adequate doses of vitamin C, D, E, and K2 and magnesium supplements, macro and micronutrients play a significant role in the reversal of bone health, in the bone issues and health, bone health. Detoxification, also hormonal balance, monitoring the status of thyroid, adrenal, and sex hormones. We had a folk remedy to reverse osteoporosis that I remember from when I was a child, which was we took 100 grams of silverberries. These are small elongated fruit that with orange light brown skin and light colored flesh. They have long, narrow, single central seed, and the dried silverberries have light, powdery, dry flesh, which is sweet and it sort of melts in your mouth. The Persian name for this is senjed. So if you're looking for it and you can't find silverberries, look for senjed. Then there is 100 grams of organic almonds that we would add to that, and 100 grams of chickpea flour, and 100 grams of dry curd. And again, the Persian name for this is kashk. So if you're looking for it, look for kashk. So you put all this in a strong blender and keep the silverberry seeds inside and blend it to a powder. And every day take 2 tablespoons of this with 1 spoon of honey. This is also good in healing broken bones and bone repair in general for any age, even children. So, having said this, you will definitely need to follow the vitamin regimens under the supervision of an orthomolecular medicine doctor. Please check for availabilities in your areas. Everyone is different, and every regimen and the dosage is different, and they need to work closely with you and change the dosage based on your personal needs. This is not a one-size-fits-all thing, but just like any other ailments, basically. I hope this has been helpful. Like and follow for more. Be the light.